If you're researching iSpring alternatives right now, chances are you've hit the ceiling. Maybe iSpring has worked well for you so far, and overall, to be fair, it does a lot right. It does really provide a fast onboarding, so it's clear, step by step based. Additionally, it does provide a lot of different things which you might find useful, especially if your workflow is built around some PowerPoint and you're creating a structured compliance training. This is something that also could work with iSpring. However, here is the thing whenever it comes to iSpring LMS. iSpring is built around one core idea, turning some PowerPoint into courses. And in this way, if your training needs to go beyond that, it can start to feel quite limiting. If you have a need of like multiple branding training portals or stronger automations, for instance, better learner engagement, or you want that there were a lot of AI tools that could help you reduce your manual efforts, then you might be outgrowing this solution. And in this video, we will break down some of the top iSpring alternatives in 2026. And specifically, we will tell you about what to look for, evaluating different options, and differently to explain which platform is fit different use cases and which platform might benefit yours. Let's start with who iSpring actually works well for. Definitely, it's a good choice if you have, for instance, a smaller content team and you might rely on some presentations, and most of your work is probably compliance or some structured internal training. iSpring can still be quite a solid fit, definitely. It's straightforward, it's familiar, and relatively easy to get started with. However, whenever teams start using iSpring, they would run into possible that friction is scale. So basically, multi-tenancy or multi-portal training is quite limited in iSpring. And if you're training customers, partners, and some different business units, then definitely you would need like a separate branded portal for that. And yeah, because experiencing everything under just one portal for mostly internal thing, it would be very, very hard to manage. Then automation might feel a little bit basic, as well as administration, even though it would include most of the things you think of. However, collaboration features are also might not be as strong as many platform LMS platforms. And yeah, learner engagement might also feel a little bit tight, and reporting also might be just like a very basic structured analytics. Yeah, and whenever you talk about some branding or customization, this is what also might be a little bit into limitations, but it provides, for instance, a mobile app. So if you're looking for something that would support it, yeah, definitely go with iSpring LMS in this term. Yeah, whenever you're thinking that I want to focus on flexibility, automation, having a better learner experience, and additionally, maybe having a more detailed reporting and administrative side, then definitely we would suggest to look for some different alternatives to iSpring LMS. And now we are going to talk about some of them. As we start digging into some alternatives, I definitely would start with EducateMe to highlight some of the issues of iSpring. As we mentioned before, it's a good thing to use iSpring whenever you have some internal training. However, if you would need something that would cover both internal and external programs, then EducateMe would support it by multi-tenancy and also with customization, branding, and so on and so forth. The second point where EducateMe would stand out of iSpring LMS is definitely for AI tools where you would actually have multiple AI tools like AI assistant for course creation and content updates, AI roleplay for instance, sales support or role based training. And additionally, you would also see that the learner and administrator management are quite simple, but at the same time, it would be very, very uh, more advanced towards iSpring. Plus, obviously, if you care about some different integrations, analytics, automation parts, then I would say that the EducateMe would benefit more than iSpring LMS. But now we are moving forward to the second alternative. Next, Articulate 360. If you have some sort of issues of iSpring, that there is a problem with authoring quality and not like LMS functionality, then definitely Articulate is still one of the biggest names to consider. Plus, with its variation of different tools like Rise, which is a great for quickly building polished responsive like courses, or storyline, which is also giving you much deeper interactive authoring. Definitely go with Articulate as one of the options. Plus, the content library is quite powerful, and with the new updates for like AI tools and very nice for localization to for the global teams. And yeah, just to keep in mind that if you need a strong LMS as well, and which includes different sort of tools for authoring, then Articulate is definitely a good choice to go with. As for another alternative is TalentLMS. I put this in the practical mid-market category, and it's fast to implement, it's reliable and much stronger than people sometimes expect. And obviously it features like some gamification, CI assisted course creation, and solid reporting makes it a good step for growing teams. Plus, if you want something approachable but more flexible than iSpring, then it's worth evaluating the Talent LMS. Plus, they do include the big course library that you might use for your needs. For enterprise teams, the Chiba often enters the conversation. This is more for organizations running large-scale programs. It works good. It works good for both internal, external. Plus, the Chiba is a great case for e-commerce as well. It has strong integration, some of the AI-driven personalization, and it has extended enterprise capabilities as well. And yeah, definitely, it is more recommended to use the Chiba whenever you are going through enterprise request and the size of that rather than iSpring. But for many teams, still, it may be more than you need. So keep it in mind. So, which alternative is right for you? Honestly, it depends why are you moving away from iSpring LMS, but if authoring is your issue, then look closely at Articulate. And if delivery, administration, and also multi-tenancy is the key, then move with EducateMe. Plus, Absorb might be a strong fit for that. If you need enterprise scale and also some focus with AI, then the Chiba might be a great option for you. And whenever collaboration and knowledge sharing matter most, then take a look at 360 Learning. The bigger point is this: don't just replace iSpring with another tool that solves the same old problem slightly better. Use the evaluation to ask whether the platform should do more for you: more automation, more engagement, more flexibility, more intelligence. And that's usually where the biggest gains happen. And one more thing: when comparing platforms, don't just compare the feature checklists. You would actually try to do some free trials and play around with that to understand how it feels for your needs, organization, and so on. If you want the full breakdown on the 10 iSpring alternatives, we include the comparison in the article in the description box. And there is also a free trial link to EducateMe to try if you want to test it yourself. If it helps you evaluate your options, subscribe for more practical L&D and learning tech breakdowns, and we will see you in the next video.